Hello friends. Tuesday of this week was a red letter day for both the diocese and for myself. In what way is June 15th a red letter day? Well, it's because it's the day I've arbitrarily set as the day where every year the letter with the new pastoral appointments, therefore the changes of priests or their terms and all of that, comes out. And so it came out on Tuesday. And then I start getting comments, and they're comments that show that this is one of my more challenging aspects of being a bishop. Let's say touchy. It's got some difficulties, it's got great graces, but it's touchy. And it's because the comments will be things like, "Thank you, Bishop, for sending that priest, Father X, to us. This is going to be great." Or again, "Thank you, Bishop, for extending Father Y's stay from 6 to 9 years. He's fitted in so well, and things are working well, and we've even established a mission and vision for our diocese, and things are alive, and so thank you." But then I also get comments that are the exact opposite of that, and I won't tell you what those sorts of questions are about, or comments. But just to say that, yes, the naming of a priest, the staying of a priest, the length of staying of a priest, the manner of ministry of a priest in a particular parish, has huge consequences, and is something not to be taken lightly or discerned lightly at all. And so what I try to do is, one of my quips is round peg, round hole, square peg, square hole. And so having a priest in a parish where the best of his gifts and strengths and approach is going to bring great benefit to the people of God in that parish. Now, I don't do that whole discernment alone. I have the College of Consultors, so 6 of senior priests suggested by the other priests to be my personnel committee. And we actually work at that, I'm going to say from late September on. It takes that long to just have all the discussions, reach out to all the priests, listen to parishioners, gauge the situation. But at one point, we do come to what is like a bit of a chessboard, this piece there, that piece there. And I shouldn't say piece, because this is a person, a priest, his life that's being affected here. And the parishes, very much the parishes. Round peg and round hole, square peg and square hole is about the priest, but it's just as much about the parish. And so one of the principles that I try to follow is that the first principle in naming a priest has to be what is good for the people of God in this place at this time with what's happening in their history, in their demographic content, in their size growing or diminishing. And so to first of all have that. What does this parish, these people of God, need from a shepherd at this point? And of course, everyone is hoping it'll be Jesus Christ himself with an MBA, but I mean, so, we all and are together in this. So it's the question of not considering just this parish or that parish, but all parishes, and over time, and with an evolution in the different parishes. It's about considering all the priests, again, over a period of time. So that's why in our diocese right now, and again, this was after discussion with the Council of Priests and the College of Consultors, the priest is named firstly for 6 years. And that's the mandate that the Canadian Conference of Bishops set a long time ago, so that the priest couldn't be just bandied around. You're named, it's for 6 years. And that's really good for a parish, because then there's continuity. You change a pastor every 2-3 years, that really is paralyzing. So, 6 years. And then in our diocese here, what we've said is, if it's going well, what does that mean? If the priest wishes to, if the parish wants it to, and if it's possible, then I extend it to 9 years, and a further 3 years. But at the end of 9 years, it's just a given, every priest will move. And sometimes I get parishes and parishioners from the depth of their appreciation for their priest saying, well, if it ain't broke, why fix it? Things are going well. Our kids love him and great things are happening. So why are you moving him? Well, because after 9 years, those gifts and talents can well be used in other parishes that also need revitalization or a new approach in evangelization or just, And secondly, if a priest stays too long, then it starts to be that it's the same old. It's just given. And you're going more on fumes. And it's the same group of people, and sometimes a very small group of people who has the ear of the pastor or with him runs the parish or makes the parish function. And so you need renewal. And to send a wonderful pastor from a wonderful parish to another parish is neither punishment for that priest or that parish, but is them sharing the gifts within a whole of a presbyterate. So this is about all the people, all the parishes together, and all the priests together. And then, yes, then there is renewal, and priests have a new challenge, and in their beginning years, that's good. And in their near retirement year, that's harder. And then we see, well, can they be priest moderator with not having to go to all the meetings and, administer everything down to the details, but can they be there for what a priest is especially? To celebrate the sacraments, to preach, teach, reveal God's love, and to love God's people into loving one another and others more fully. And so those are some of the thoughts about how in this diocese right now, and myself with a style that I think works well enough, but always in consultation, we go forward with that, what is not simply personnel management, but providing the parishes, all the parishes, for the long run with the shepherds that God wishes them to have. Thank you.